The initial footage behind the opening credits is from Phoenix, Arizona on September 9th at Veterans Memorial Coliseum. That was Elvis' first stadium tour of the 70s, although earlier that year he had done a series of shows at the Houston Rodeo. And that apparently was the last day of principal photography. So from the opening credits, we then go straight to band rehearsals at MGM. And one thing I did want to ask in the context of what we were talking about, The Last Waltz, we take it for granted now, CD box sets, and on YouTube we can watch the Beach Boys and everybody making mistakes and recording. In 1970, was it something quite new and innovative to actually get into the creative process and see the band working up these songs and having fun and, you know, making mistakes as they try and bring it all together?
It really made me, my brain was racking, thinking, yes, we are so used to the mega box set with particularly Presley's releases on the FTD label, every moment, almost every second, virtually every second of what it took to record that song, to record that album. And like you say, the creative process, it is riveting. But for so long, we've had that we're used to it. And yes, I'm amazed at the clips that show up on YouTube. You think, how has somebody got this footage? But making a film, making a record, making an album has become, well, that's part of an artist's catalog. There must be a box set somewhere, or there's a bonus track on the CD, or there's scores of videos on YouTube. It really made me try to look at this from a 1970 perspective. I think that was unheard of. I think seeing a person rehearse ahead of a live engagement or for making of a record, we had never seen that, I don't think, in 1970. And it's not just anybody either. I mean, this is Elvis Presley working. To see him candidly, a man that was so well guarded publicly, a man that didn't sit for interviews all the time like Sinatra and others did, to see him in a candid setting. I mean, I rewatched the film recently. It is fascinating to see, as candid as he could have been, knowing full well that a film was being shot. It is still a peek behind the curtain, and you got to think in 1970 that was a fascinating thing to see. For others who had maybe seen him live or who had bought the records, you know, to see these things being made, I got to think that was fairly groundbreaking and quite remarkable.